Hello, this is Keyvan Yahya, and I want to show you how could we join our Persian music, together with an international language, and compose music in a way that sounds much more familiar for Western audition than it used to do. And on the other hand, how could we drive some of the best pre-phonic techniques from the Western literature and from the Western enriched musical culture to get into some points from which we can relate our music and put it in the right way. So, first of all, I prefer to begin with a skill, kind of a skill that's called dashti, and dashti is actually one of the most glorious and beautiful Persian skills, or in the better terms, Persian modes, because Persian music skills are not actually as the same as the Western skills we are dealing with. It's quite different, and it goes like this: in C minor. And by violating the intervals, tiny, second intervals, and major intervals, we could get the tempered dashti, because the real analytic dashti note consists of some quarter tones, and basically we are deprived of having quarter tones on Western instruments. And perhaps for a vast majority of Western auditions, it sounds quite false, but it exists, and it's not true. Anyway, just suppose we are having a phrase in dashti like this. Okay, and as obviously you can see, the music is always rounding and cycling around the next hill, and this this grand mean and axial points is called shahid. Shahid, that literally means in idiomatic translation means witness, but it actually is the note in the mode that all the music always get back to that, returns back to that, always repeating through the whole of the pieces. So I want to show you how can I accompany this melody with a nice and sweet counterpoint and harmony with my left hand. It was an improvisation on dash scale, and definitely I prevented from using the usual and prevalent chords in Western music that's called triads, containing the third interval. Rather than, I prefer to retain the music based on the melodic structure. So I derive my chord from the structure of the melody. I, constructed my harmony based on the, even chords, even intervals. I mean, 4, 2nd, 6, 8. And it sounds a little bit weird, but we combine the melody, sounds better. And definitely it's going to keep the authenticity of the Persian music, not to be resolved completely by Western company, because definitely it's pretty easy to write music in which you can use all the general purpose codes that we are dealing with in the Western music, like the 7 chords, simple triads, etc. But does it sound Persian? No, it doesn't. But it does. I hope I can blow some the idea.